Hello, welcome to my channel, Oracle Intuitions. My name is Catherine, and this is your weekly energy reading for October 16th to the 23rd. We're going to be looking into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with the closing message from the universe. All the links for the cards that I'm going to be using are below, as well as each sign is going to be, there's going to be a timestamp for each sign below in the description box. I also have links to my website, my Instagram, and my Facebook page for those of you seeking a personal reading, or if you're interested in any of the organites that you see within this video, as I have made all of them. These are all my own organites that I have created. So today I'm going to be using a few different decks. So the first deck I'm going to be using, I'm so excited about this one. This is the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. Now, I actually was waiting for this video for these cards for a while. I pre-ordered them. They came in the other day. This is going to be my first video reading with them. I actually did them live on Saturday on my live broadcast. And I absolutely adore these cards. I love them. So also every Saturday, I'm going to be doing live shows. So I'm hoping that this Saturday there's going to be a special guest. He and I have done several shows together, podcasts, YouTube lives, Brandon Hauser. He's an amazing psychic. I hope that you guys can join in. I think it's going to be a fun show. The only thing that will prevent this from happening is if I can't figure out how to include him in the video broadcast in some way. So we're going to be working with that this week, trying to get everything set up. I'm kind of new to the live, so please have patience with me. The second deck that I'm going to be using is called The Enchanted Map, and this is by Colette Baron Reed. We're going to be using those cards today. We're also using the fortune reading cards. I actually don't know who makes them. I apologize. These are cards that I've had for a while now, and I don't have the box for them. But I will put a link for them down below in the description box. And the last set that we're going to be using is by Denise Lynn. This is the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. All right, so let's get into it. I thank you so much for watching. Please remember that these readings are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone. However, if they do, please click like, please share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell, because I do hope to have more readings coming out this week, but it will notify you for the live that's coming out on Saturday, and that's going to be at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So I truly look forward to it. Can't wait to see you. Enjoy this week. Many blessings. Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for August 16th to the 23rd. We're taking a look into the energy of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with the closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, but I do recommend you checking out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Also, remember, Saturday, 1 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time, we're going to be going live for, we're going to be doing mini readings. I'm going to have a special guest that day, hopefully, as long as I can hook everything up and figure out the technology. But, yeah, so it's going to be mini readings. It's not going to be full readings. For those of you that are seeking a full reading, you can see either my Instagram, Facebook, or website at Oracle Intuitions. And let's get going. All the links are below in the description box as well. So let's take a look into what's coming through for Aquarius this week. So for the mind, we have Compass. Ooh, beautiful. For the body, we have the Goblins. And for spirit, we have Ori Desert. All right, so this is what I'm getting here. I feel like a lot of you have been going on your own spiritual journey. What I'm also getting here, though, with those goblins coming through, now this could be external circumstances around you, perhaps situations in some way. This even could be having to do with people. For some of you, as we're going through that spiritual journey, as we're figuring out our path, we eventually do run into either people or circumstances that either try to prevent that in some way, or perhaps there may be a negative connotation coming from them. This even could be with yourself. Now, what we have to remember too is that when spirit sends us on some sort of journey or some sort of, let's say, going deep into ourselves, figuring ourselves out, where it is that if we want to go, sometimes challenges come up. Now, these could appear within people, places, things, and again, within ourselves. And this is what I feel with those goblins. What I'm getting though is that it's almost like this little test that's coming through. Can you surpass this? Are you going to move past this, these feelings, these incidents, whatever is happening at this time? What I'm also getting here too is that you're going to triumph through. Now, these could have been past tests that you've already gone through. What I'm also getting here is that this is more of a past energy for some of you. It's almost as though your mind has let go of a lot of these goblins. So it's almost as though you've released these goblins from your energy field. Some of you might be still going through this, but again, what I'm getting is that triumph coming through. It's like this victory, success. It's like Spirit saying, look, we are guiding you through this. Even though you may feel alone, we're actually giving you the guidance to keep going. I'm really getting here that this last year, okay, and this even could be longer, it could be a little shorter for some of you, but there has been a lot of these goblins coming up. Now, the reason for this is to really figure out exactly who it is that you are. It's to give you that strength, it's to give you that courage, and it's to give you that tenacity to keep moving through. That these things are, it's almost like once you break those barriers, once you're able to surpass them, once you're able to keep your mind focused upon your goal and what it is that you're trying to achieve. And there doesn't even need to be a specific goal. It's almost like that spiritual journey. This is that journey deep within ourselves, however you want to, however it resonates with you. What I'm getting here is that you are being guided. You've never been alone. You've always been helped through this passage. All right. So again, whether this is a current, past, or possibly future energy, what I am receiving from Spirit is that there is a victory along this. I do feel that this was a necessary journey to raise you higher through some sort of ascension process. It's like an evolution. It's like that transmutation from one place to the other, and this is what I'm receiving. So let's get some clarification and see what is coming through. I'm sorry if I sound a little sniffly. I think it's just allergies. We've got, it's, the start of winter here. Things are changing. It's getting colder. So I do apologize if you hear me sniffling or whatever it is. That raspy voice feeling. All right. Okay. So let's see what is coming through for clarification. I absolutely love these cards. They're beautiful. They are the New Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine. If you didn't see the intro, the only thing I'm finding is that my hands are a little small. So personally, I do have some trouble shuffling them, but I think I'm going to start to get the hang of it fairly soon. All right. Let's see what's coming through. Yeah, look at this. The Four of Wands. This is absolutely beautiful. So this, for some of you, could be a relationship in some way. It doesn't need to be romantic. It even could be that relationship with yourself, maybe with your guides. And again, maybe, just an evolution process of some sort, or that ascension process. So it says, so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. This is absolutely beautiful. Again, it feels as though you've challenged those goblins, whether these are within your mind, whether they were external circumstances in some degree. It almost feels as though these tests were put in order to raise you up, in order to elevate you for the next step of something beautiful and prosperous that is going to become, going to be coming to you. Again, whether this is relationships, it could be job, career, whatever aspect it is that you're looking to transmute within your life. Transformation. You can't make this up, guys. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, and releasing old belief system. So what I feel is that these goblins were actually put into place in order for that transformation. Now, this is the Tower card, okay? It can represent both good, it can represent both bad. But here's the thing, it's usually some sort of shocking event. It may have been some shocking event that actually sent you into, this new journey, into discovering exactly who you are, allowing yourself to release again those goblins probably from the past. Okay, there may be challenges that are coming up, but again, because you've surpassed what it is that you've already gone through, that journey. Look at when she's walking across this desert, there's no obstacles there. She knows her path. She's just directly heading towards it. We don't know, we're not being shown the end picture here, because that's within you. That's whatever it is that you want to make it. But you can see that she has that clear path now. There's nothing blocking her way as she's heading through that desert. What I'm also getting here is that it's almost as though, when you have that tower, okay, it breaks down to the foundation, to the root of the foundation, and you're allowing yourself to build yourself up. That Four of Wands also can represent a foundation within some sort of peace, some sort of prosperity. It's like you're building the foundation in moving forward. Yeah, there we go. That Eight of Pentacles, learning all you can about a subject or a career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor, attention to detail, skilled work that you love. So that can relate to some to some of you. Perhaps you are thinking about going back to school, or perhaps starting a new business, new trade. But what I'm also getting with that Eight of Pentacles is that you have been working hard on yourself. You've been working hard on this inner journey. All of this work, again, is being validated by Spirit, saying, look at you. We know that you've done this work. We know that you've gone through this transformation. We know that you've transmuted these goblins into things that they're not letting them phase you anymore. You're not letting them bother you. Things may still come up. That's a part of life, but you're going to react in a different way because you're so much stronger within yourself. Yeah, Page of Swords. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, and exciting intellectual challenge. Brilliant insights, information that you need but may be challenging to receive. Review all documents carefully. So again, what Spirit is basically confirming here, what I'm receiving from this is that, yes, this was a necessary process. This was absolutely needed. And I feel that that's coming through with that Page of Swords. This also can talk about people watching. It could be like online. It could be somebody observing you. If this is a romantic situation in some way, perhaps you're letting go. Maybe there was a disappointment within some sort of romantic relationship. This even could be a disappointment within some sort of career. I feel that somebody, or possibly people, have been watching your transformation as you go through this. It can be one individual, but for some of you, this could be possibly a collective in some way. It could be paying attention to the progress that you've made, or the progress that you're making. Okay. The Moon. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. For some of you, what I'm getting from that Moon is it feels that because you've gone through this process, things are going to start resurfacing or coming to the surface. There may have been things that have been hidden because of these goblins. Okay, they can be mischievous, they can hide things. They're basically mischievous little brats. Let's just call them. So there could be things that are surfacing, but again, you've gone through this process. What I'm also getting here is that you have followed your intuition. So once you've revealed these goblins, I feel that for some of you, these goblins were some sort of insight into a situation. It's like a new perspective towards a situation. These insights might have come from yourself as opposed to perhaps externally. And again, I do feel that for some reason, that Moon illuminating upon those goblins that maybe were even just inside of you, or maybe looking at a situation, but it's almost a new perspective was taken with that, through this journey. It's like you're looking at it and going, okay, you know what? that's not such a big deal. Or maybe I can let this go. Or maybe it really, yeah, it really hurt me. It really devastated me in some manner. But I'm taking a new perspective towards it and I'm moving forward on my journey. A High Priestess. Again, another card talking about intuition. For some of you, you might even be going into some sort of spiritual field, whether this is healing, whether this is perhaps tarot. This could be, you know, just doing some sort of spiritual work, whether it's within yourself or perhaps with others. Meditate and turn inward to discover your true soul's desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. You know, what's interesting, I'm really hearing here is that even though, again, this very much could have to do with, you know, in some way, bringing out your spiritual gifts in order to help or heal. That could be part of your journey. What I'm also receiving here too is transforming that situation into something that is going to be positive. Yes, maybe you went through some sort of struggle, but that struggle was needed to make you stronger in order for whatever that situation was to help it transmute, to help it heal, to help it come closer to you. And it feels as though you followed your inner guidance. So let's just say this was a relationship in some way, and you know, maybe there was a, you know, devastating news or something, you know, maybe the person wasn't on the same page as you were. Perhaps maybe there was a third party situation in some way. It almost feels as though intuitively, even though you might be feeling, you know, on the conscious level that this is hurting, this is devastating, how could this happen, whatever the narrative is, what I'm getting here is you're also understanding that that was part of that journey, okay? It may have taken you a while to come to that realization, but now that you're in this better place, that you've gone into that place of solitude, that you've really looked inside of yourself, you really looked at the situation from that new perspective, you're also recognizing the fact that this might have been a necessary transmutation. This, you know, this evolution was necessary. Even though it felt like it was painful and devastating at the time, you're now understanding why. And it's not only perhaps made that other person stronger and come to some realization of their own, but also that realization within yourself. We have the Emperor. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role, structure, and discipline. So again, I do feel that for some of you, this, you know, this is just taking that lead, taking that role. You're now, you know, determined to move forward is what I'm getting here. Yeah, Queen of Swords. There you guys are, Aquarius. Brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental, releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career, and this could have to do with divorced or unmarried individuals. What I'm receiving here is that, okay, first of all, Aquarius, this is your card. Some people, you know, claim that it is the King of Swords. For me personally, I've always resonated with the Queen of Swords, being an Aquarius myself. What I'm receiving here with this Queen of Swords is that you have cut out, you know, some sort of nonsense, whether this is in your mind, whether this is people around you. It's almost like you have acknowledged your own spiritual strength, your own personal and mental strength. You're now ready. You're not ready. You're not in that place anymore, you know, putting up with anybody's BS or anybody's crap, or, you know, if somebody comes to you with, a sense of manipulation, or they're not being honest, or they're not being open, you're just in this place where you're just cutting it right out. You're not even going down that road anymore. It's not that you're lacking compassion, it's just that you're recognizing your own strength, okay? You may even be looking at past situations now with that bit of humor and going, you know what, yeah, that hurt, but it is what it is. People are people. You know, I'm moving past it. Again, I'm stronger within myself. I'm heading in the direction that it is that I want to go. And we have the World. Yeah, look at that. Ending of cycles, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment, and spiritual enlightenment. Remember how I did feel that for some of you, this could be some sort of spiritual passage. Again, whether, you know, it's becoming a healer or, you know, being an intuitive in some way. It also talks about freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself. So for me, when I also see the world, it is an ending of cycles. Okay, it's like you've gone through that cycle, you've ended it, you're ready to move on. You're now at this place of accomplishment, of success. You're like on the top of the world. You're now ready to receive the accolades that you deserve for this journey, which means it's allowing new and prosperous things to come forward, to come into your existence at this time, because you're no longer hanging on to that older negative energy. So let's take a look at relationships and see what is coming through. So I feel that with this week, okay, it's giving you that validation that all of this work that you've been doing has been extremely successful, all right? Or that the work that you're going to be doing, if some of you aren't quite there yet, that you are going to be successful to it. It's like allowing this journey to happen. And I also am hearing, enjoy the journey that you're embarking on. All right. So this is a week of really looking and being proud of yourself for your accomplishments. It doesn't mean stay in a place of, vanity or ego. It's basically allowing Spirit to bring you new things. It's allowing Spirit, it's allowing yourself to open up to receive and possibly to give a different type of energy out there. All right. So we're going to be pulling 3 of the fortune telling cards as well as 3 of the Angel Wisdom Tarot, and taking a look into relationships. Remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers. Take them as they resonate. But let's see what is coming through. Look at this. Beautiful. A romantic or business proposal is indicated. Now, remember, this may not be within this week, but I do feel that this is the energy that you might be possibly heading towards in some manner. It may not have to do with romance, okay? So again, take this as it resonates. But I do feel that for some of you, or, however it is, it's like a new opportunity opening, whether it's within business, whether it's in romance. This even could be an offer of some sort, from a romantic partner, or somebody maybe perhaps that you want to have as a romantic partner. Look at that. Patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Again, I do feel that you've already gone through a lot of this energy, but this may be that reminder to stay within this energy. As I said, it may not be within this week, okay, but you're working on that energy to bring this forward in some manner. And we have the Mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. So I feel like this is, again, past energy, or there could be possibly some challenges that may still appear within moving forward, perhaps to some sort of offer coming through in a romantic situation, or possibly a relationship situation of some sort. I do feel that for many of you, though, you've already surpassed a lot of these challenges. But what I'm hearing from Spirit is that, yeah, there might still be challenges, but remain patient, remain on your goal, remain on what it is that you're headed towards. Remember that you are being protected, and these challenges might be just the ending of some sort of situations, even though we might think that they could be, sending us back or maybe moving us backwards in some way. I do feel that moving forward, all right? But there does need to be some sense of patience that's coming through as well. Remember how we had that 4 of Wands energy? That also talks about, for some of us, it's like that 11-11 portal. It's like heading towards what it is that we're truly desiring. It's that sense of, being complete, being happy. Some people look at it as that twin flames energy. So this exactly could be where you're heading. For some of you, if you are on that soul connection journey or that twin flame journey, again, remain patient. There might have been challenges, but you've surpassed so many of them. There may be challenges coming up, but again, you're already on this journey, and those challenges coming up may be necessary, maybe not just for particularly you, but perhaps for a partner in some way, okay? If there's that soul connection. Sometimes we still need to go through some sort of lessons in order to reach our goal. Maybe somebody's not quite ready yet and they need to go through some challenges in order to reach that place where they're ready for that committed relationship. Okay, again, that proposal coming through. So what I'm getting from Spirit is it is time to, like, remain patient, remain in that energy of knowing that things are happening for you, that things are coming together, no matter what the challenges. Try not to get upset about the little things that you may see or the little things that you may experience, because that is going to be part of that journey also. I feel like to stay strong within yourself. But it is, with that proposal coming through, it is headed to a beautiful place, whatever it is that your goal is within a relationship of some way. And that relationship can be within yourself as well. Look at this renewal. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. This is the Judgment card. And this is interesting because we've now had 2 cards coming through that can indicate some sort of sense of that twin flame, again, soul connection, energy. And it, again, take it as it resonates with you. But there may be a renewal within that relationship with that proposal coming through. And again, I do feel that patience is necessary. Don't sit there and, watch your phone or watch the clock or, get disappointed if it's not this week or if it's not, immediately. But basically, Spirit is saying you're heading on this journey. You're heading toward, you're doing a lot of inner work. And so is your partner, or soul is that soul connection. Again, even if this is just some sort of business relationship or partnership, I do feel that this renewal or some sort of bringing together from Spirit is going to be in a prosperous way. We have the Knight of Fire. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused. A passionate relationship. It's really bringing through here sense of, again, that passion, that relationship. It does feel very much like some sort of soul connection. Again, take it as it resonates. It may not resonate with everyone, and that's perfectly fine. But remain patient, okay? Yes, you are heading on that journey. This is coming through. And again, it's very passionate. There's a lot of confidence behind there. Remain confident. I do feel that even though you may feel restless, you may want things to happen, Spirit is asking you to stay within this energy where you just recognize the fact that this is coming together. I just need to slow down. I need to stay within myself. I need to get over any hurdles that come through. That mountain actually could even be that hurdle. It might be the matter of patience. Maybe you're being impatient, and that might be that mountain that you have to, get over. And look at that. This is the most beautiful card of the deck. A time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, and gratitude to the divine. Stay in that energy of gratitude. You've already gone through so much. You've already surpassed so many hurdles, or are about to surpass hurdles, or maybe you're on the end of, receiving or ending that challenge in some way. With this sun coming through, it is rising above any challenges that were set in front of you. It's also that time of great joy and success. And again, I do feel there is still a sense of patience. Things might not happen overnight, but they are happening. Remain in that energy of joy, gratitude. Allow things to flow in the timeline that they are supposed to flow. Try not to get into that energy of impatience and just hanging on to things in a manner. It's like sometimes we get impatient. It's like, well, this person said that this could happen in a week, or this could happen, the next day, or I feel like this is happening, or whatever it is. But there's that little disappointment because it's not happening on our timeline. Remember that this is the divine's timeline, and they know exactly when to bring 2 people together, or that group together, or again, however it resonates within your life at this time. But there is that joy, there is that success that is coming through. Remain strong within yourself and try to be patient as you're going through this process. Continue working on yourself, continue building, continue heading down that, through that desert on that path. There's not really any obstacles that are there. The only obstacles are going to be within your mind. So let's get a closing message from the universe and see what is coming through. So this is a closing message from the universe for Aquarius, October 16th to the 23rd. I'm going to take those two. Grace and gratitude, look at that. Through gratitude, joy expands. Again, stay in that energy. I feel like that's just a confirmation from Spirit talking about, staying within that place of gratitude. Remember that the angels, your guides, the universe, God is working for you. Look at this, mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. Remember how I talked about, I felt like maybe some of you are heading towards a path of healing in some way. This even could be healing within yourself. I feel like this is, again, validation. If it is you that is wanting to be that healer in some manner. But I'm also feeling that grace and gratitude as you're going through this healing process. Remember, as we're healing and we're giving gratitude, we're allowing more joy to come toward us. We're allowing that energy of what it is that we have been desiring and wanting to create to flow to us in a way that, it's like that matter of patience. Like, we know it's coming. It's having that vision and staying within that energy of knowing that this is happening for us. It is coming toward us. We just have to basically have that gratitude, that thanks, have that place of, I feel good. I know that this is happening. I'm in this place of being thankful for these gifts from the universe. So I truly hope that has helped, Aquarius. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share my videos, and please subscribe to my channel. Please remember, Saturday, 1 o'clock p.m. I truly hope to see you there. Have an amazing day and many blessings. Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for October 16th to the 23rd. We're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I also recommend that you do check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Also, remember, Saturday, 1 o'clock Mountain Time, we're going to be going live. I am going to have a special guest, I hope, that day, and we are going to be doing mini readings. Now, remember that these readings are not going to be full readings. They are going to be like a quick pull a card, or they're going to be a quick question answered. For those of you seeking full readings, you can also check you can check my Facebook website or Instagram at Oracle Intuitions, and all the links are below. So for the mind, for Libra, we have unexpected visitors. For the body, we have commitment. We also have, for spirit, we have the sacred pool. I feel like you're committing to yourself in some manner, okay? I feel like, for some of you, this could be an external commitment within a relationship of some way, maybe perhaps a career commitment of some way. But what I'm really getting here is that with that mind, it almost feels like, okay, something is peeking through. We have that unexpected visitors. I feel like within your mind space, things have been coming through, okay? It almost feels like maybe you've had trouble concentrating. Maybe your mind has been led on a different journey in some way. It almost feels like you're trying to concentrate on a commitment of some sort. Again, this could be in a physical, mental, or spiritual way. It's like you want to head towards that commitment, but you are struggling a little bit with things popping through your mind. So again, it might be some sort of distraction. It could even be, and I'm sorry to say this, Libra, I just need to get it out there because I do feel it may be for some of you. It's not going to resonate with all of you, is that, in some sort of physical way, you may be wanting this commitment, maybe perhaps towards a person, but that unexpected visitors, this could be your thoughts intruding. Now, this could actually be unexpected visitors, meaning that in some sort of third-party situation. But what I'm really getting here is, like, as you're heading toward that commitment, you're getting these negative thoughts that are coming through, or possibly, again, thoughts that are some sort of distraction, towards where it is that you're heading. We have this sacred pool coming through. What I'm getting from Spirit is it is time for a cleansing of some sort, whether that cleansing is within the mind, body, or spirit. But it almost feels like you need to find a way to have a focus towards what it is that you're aiming towards, okay? Because it does feel like that with that, it's almost like you have a goal, you know where you're heading, you know what it is that you want within that physical world. This is the sense of the body, okay? So external, this can be internal, but with that mind space, even though you know exactly where it is that you want to go, these unexpected, like I said, thoughts, intrusions of some way keep coming in. Now, I feel that for some of you, they may be coming in for a reason. Maybe perhaps your goal towards this commitment isn't as strong as maybe you thought it was. There may be something, like there may be something within your mind or your body or your soul that is saying, look at this, is, even though I feel like I want this, I feel like I've been heading towards this commitment of some sort for so long that I feel like I need to continue it. For some of you, it may be also, do I really want this? Is this really what I want? Or have I just been hanging on to it for so long that it may not be exactly where I want to go? Okay. For some of you, again, I feel like you need to take a look and find out, where are these thoughts coming from? Or how come they're coming through? Are they coming through for a reason because this is a sense of reality of some sort? Is there something that I don't know about underneath the surface, but my brain or my mind or my own intuition is leading me towards taking a look at, at something that may be hidden from me at this time? Or is this just some sort of intrusion from my mind, in regards to this commitment? So again, with that sacred pool, what I'm getting here is there needs to be some sort of cleansing. Now, this could be happening through meditation. It could be just taking a step back, and allowing yourself to, instead of focusing on whatever it is that you're committed to, just take a step back and figure out, is this something that I really want? Why are these thoughts coming through? Why am I perhaps maybe being led to another journey? Take all of that into consideration. All right. So let's, I feel like what the message is coming through from Spirit is to figure out what it is that you truly want, not what maybe you've been hanging on to for a long time, maybe not, some sort of sense of illusion, maybe those unexpected visitors or people suggesting that you head towards something that you're not quite feeling it at this time. Maybe it's not really resonating with your soul. Maybe that's why those unexpected visitors are coming through. But let's get some clarification and see what Spirit has to say. I absolutely love these cards. They are, if you didn't see the intro, they are the Angel Wisdom Tarot. But my hands are small, so I do sometimes have trouble shuffling them, so if I do look awkward, I'm still getting used to them at this time. But they're absolutely beautiful. All right. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Passion, confident, charismatic, restless events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused. A passionate relationship. So again, for some of you, this could be talking about, staying focused on the goal. But again, why are you not being focused? Why is there a lack of focus? Or maybe for some of you, you have worked through those unexpected visitors. Maybe you're now in that place where your mind is allowing it to stay focused because you've let go of a lot of things that kept popping through, or intrusions within your mind space. Okay, so again, take that as it resonates. But I do feel that it's time to take that stop. Maybe not rush towards something at this moment simply because of the fact that maybe that's not truly what you want, or maybe it is what you want, but you need to have that true passion towards it, okay? So right now what I'm getting with this Knight of Wands is it does feel like your energy is wanting to head towards it, but again, these intrusions, for whatever reason, may be coming through. Look at that. We have the transformations. This is the Tower card. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, and releasing old belief systems. So again, what is preventing you? okay, possibly. And again, this might not resonate with everyone, but what is it, that commitment? Is there something that is coming up? Is there some sort of tower moment that maybe made you take a look at whatever this commitment is in a different light? Again, is it a reality, or is it just some sort of unexpected visitor coming through? Is it just an intrusion on your mind? But why is that intrusion coming? Is it a real fear, or is it a fear that you're just imagining at this point? We have awakening. These are very, very in-depth spiritual cards, and it does feel like you really need to go inside of yourself as that awakening card is coming through. This is like the Hangman, a temporary pause for reflection and insight, and awakening where you see things in a new light. Embrace your own uniqueness and charitable action. So again, Spirit is really asking you, and this is the message that I kept getting as soon as I opened these cards. It really feels like you need to go through that cleansing. So this awakening, that Hangman energy, would be like this sacred pool, going in, really cleansing out your own thoughts. Maybe perhaps, do a physical cleansing of some sort. Maybe this is just a matter of taking a step back, take a pause in the action at this point, simply because of the fact that I do feel some sort of revelation, some sort of transition or transformation will come through with that energy. As you heal yourself, you're going to be healing a situation or looking at a situation in a new light. Libra, this is your card, the Justice card coming through. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. You know what I'm getting? I feel like for some of you, there may have been a lack of commitment, or maybe a loss of towards some sort of commitment. This could have to do with a relationship in some way. Maybe things are changing. This could be within a job. It almost feels as though maybe perhaps things weren't going exactly as you had planned. Why are those intruding thoughts coming through? Are they for a reality? Is it something that really didn't happen, or some sort of a commitment that was lacking in a way? Or is it just your own, I guess, imagination, or again, those intruding thoughts, or some sort of, those unexpected visitors? So what, Spirit is saying here, I feel like for some of you, you might be in a situation where it's really time to let go. You might be hanging on to that sense of commitment for some reason. Why are you hanging on to it? Is it really something that you desire? Is it really something that you want? Or is it something that you're so used to having within your life that you're not ready to let it go? And for some of you, even those unexpected visitors could be some sort of intruding thoughts towards, I need to hang on to this, or I'm going to, fight for this relationship. I'm going to fight for this job. But, you might be in that place too where things are just done. And again, take that as it resonates. That might not resonate for all of you, but, for the ones that do, this is what I'm getting from Spirit. For others, it might be time to take a look at what it is that you're trying to be committed towards and figure out why, these intruding thoughts are peeking through, or why they did if this is a past event. But what I'm getting here is moving forward, there needs to be a sense of integrity to some way. It needs to be a balance in some way. So if you're resisting a change, if you're resisting that tower moment, and I think I've mentioned this to you before in past, past reading, when you resist, Spirit just brings it in and you have no choice on it. Okay, so it really feels like there is some sort of awakening that's coming through. Maybe you recognize the fact that it is time to let go of something that, you were hanging on to in some manner. But what I'm getting here is that either way, you have to continue forward with that sense of balance, that sense of justice, okay? If you're fighting against something, you're really tweaking the scales. You're really making them unbalanced. And for some of you, you may be acting in a place that's not within your integrity. So it feels like moving forward, it almost feels like just accepting a situation, letting it go, allowing that transformation to happen towards something that is going to be more prosperous to you, something that may possibly give you that deeper sense of commitment. The Hermit, yeah. So now we've got the awakening, we've got the Hermit. Like this is really talking, we've got the sacred pool, really going into yourself, really figuring out, why are you resisting, or why are you not putting, your full sense of commitment towards something? What is it? What are those unexpected visitors? Why are these thoughts coming through? This is the time to do so. It says time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor. Self-discovery. It's discovering yourself. For some of you, you may have been in a place, like I said, where you're so used to something, or you're just, you're not ready to let it go. Sometimes we either have people or situations in our life that we're just hanging on to simply because of the fact that they've been in our lives for so long. This even could be a belief system of some sort. But Spirit is asking you, it's now time to transform that. It's now time to really go into yourself and figure out, why am I hanging on to this person? Why am I hanging on to this situation? What is it? Why am I heading, or why am I continuing trying to head towards some sort of commitment when all of these other thoughts are coming through? These unexpected visitors are coming through for a reason. It's now time to go into yourself, balance that energy, allow what needs to leave to actually leave and transmute itself into something, again, more positive for you. Queen of Fire. Brilliant, talented, independent, controlling. There is nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life. So again, for some of you, this is talking about that balance. But I also feel too, with that Queen of Fire, she can be very strong, secure. She's strong within herself. She is fire. She is passion. And I feel like it's now time to put passion towards what it is that you truly desire, instead of hanging on to things that are no longer necessary, or in that manner, I am actually hearing the words that no longer belong to you. All right. It's time to move towards what does belong to you and what does want to come into your life. We have the King of Cups. Trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, somebody you can completely trust, a situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, and seeing a counselor. It almost feels like for some of you, this could be a relationship where once you let go of one thing, once you let go of one relationship, that person that you can truly trust, that person that you can truly put your faith in, that person that you can have that confidence in may come through. So again, this doesn't have to be a romantic situation. It could be a career, it could be, some other aspect within your life. But what I'm getting here is, once you let one thing go, what you're truly desiring to come in is going to start to come in once you go through that cleansing. Now we've got the King of Fire. Motivated, inspiring, theatrical, ambitious. Take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking, keep your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision. Don't be sensitive to criticism. What's interesting here? I almost feel that for some of you, this could have to do with two people. Maybe you're hanging on to one situation, and that could, instead of going towards what it is, where that true passion is actually, trying to present itself, or has presented itself. Maybe you're in a place of a dilemma, trying to make a decision in some way. And again, that's not going to resonate with everyone. But we do have, water energy. So this could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We have this fire energy coming through. So Aries, Leo, Sag. Now, maybe you're hanging on to one sort of energy which needs to be let go of in order to bring in this new passion towards something else. And again, it doesn't need to be romantic relationships. It could have to do with another aspect within your life. But I do feel that there needs to be a letting go. You know what the interesting thing is here? It almost feels like this King of Cups, okay, this Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, is standing in the way of this fiery couple, this fiery energy. So maybe you're hanging on to some sort of romantic situation or a romantic idea, romantic notion, instead of letting it go. And that could have to do with a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer in some way. But instead you're hanging on to that instead of letting it go and moving towards this beautiful, this strong, amazing, passionate type of energy. All right, that's also just what I'm seeing. Just to be honest, All right. So let's get a look into relationships and see what is coming through for you at this time. So we're going to be pulling 3 cards from the Fortune Reading cards, and I'm going to be pulling 3 cards from the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers. Take it as it resonates with you. All right. All right, let's see what's coming through for you at this time, Libra. Okay. Yeah, patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. That's exactly it. I mean, we already had the awakening. We had the hermit. We had the sacred pool, all talking about cleansing, all talking about allowing yourself to heal, allowing yourself that patience instead of just rushing in towards something that may not. You're getting these unexpected visitors for a reason. You're getting these doubts. You're getting these, things intruding on your mind, maybe not allowing you to focus for a reason. There's a reason for it and something is coming through. We also have judgment. Look at that. Soul seeking will bring you inner peace to many areas of your life. So again, we can't get any more cards in regards to really going into yourself than what is coming through. So this is what Spirit is truly, truly asking you to do right now. Spirit is giving you that choice. It is saying, look, go into yourself, figure out who it is that you are, what it is that you truly want. Don't hang on to things that no longer are yours or that belong to you or that are no longer necessary within your life. Go towards the passion that you truly desire in some way. And it talks about beware. Be careful of who you trust at this time. So for some of you, this very much could have to do, again, maybe with perhaps that King of Cups energy. All right. That Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Maybe, your mind is saying, look, I can't trust this energy. Now, it doesn't need to be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It could be just that you're hanging on to that energy. And I feel like Spirit is saying, look, you're getting those intruding visitors for a reason. They could be trying to warn you of something. Why are you not being able to focus completely on the commitment in some manner? Maybe your intuition is actually calling to you to take a deeper look into something. So let's get some clarifying cards from the universe and see what's coming through. One more. Yeah, look at that. I guess I was wrong. There was another. There was more cards telling you to go into yourself. All right. Insights that come from meditation, the need to rest or take a vacation, allow yourself more time before making a decision, mental exhaustion, and get some sleep. Those unexpected visitors, they're making you tired for a reason. Okay. Now remember, if this isn't particularly a current energy, it could be an upcoming future energy, and you're also getting, the help that you need through the universe. The universe is guiding you as to how to handle a situation. And they're really saying, take that step back. Take a look at the full picture. It is time now. It is time to stop trying to rush towards something that you're fighting against within your mind, and you're fighting against it for some reason. We have the Five of Pentacles, negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for becoming self-employed. I don't want this to be taken. It may sound like a negative reading or, something with a little bit of a darker energy to it. But what I'm really getting here, Libra, is that I'm really getting from Spirit that they're trying to head you toward that path of that passion, that true energy, that true desire, towards what it is that you're truly wanting within your soul. okay? And I feel like there's a sense of stubbornness there that's going on, that it's almost like, nope, I'm going to continue heading towards this. Nope, I'm going to head towards this person. I'm going to hang on to this person. I'm going to hang on to this thing. I'm going to hang on to this mindset. And Spirit is begging you to let it go, because there's so many beautiful, more wonderful things that are trying to come through. But if there's those walls up, or if you're not allowing it to, again, that tower moment can come through. And we really don't have that choice. It's almost like Spirit is saying, look, I'm giving you a gentle way to let go of these things. I'm giving you that gentle way of following what it is that you truly want within your heart. All right? Knight of Swords. Decisive, focused, driven, defensive. See? Defensive, stubborn. Events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional, sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. There's that validation of what it was that I feel. I just feel like you're in this place where you might be stubbornly hanging on to something. And again, it doesn't need to be a person, place, or thing. It could be, some sort of narrative within your mind. It could be some sort of mindset. But it's almost like your soul knows where it wants to go. Universe and Spirit and God are trying to show you the path towards it. But you and that 3D reality of a human are maybe hanging on to things that Spirit is actually, they're giving you so many options. They're giving you so many ways out of that situation because they don't feel that it is the best one for you. And in fact, usually there's more heartache behind it. There could be, some sort of manipulation that's behind it, perhaps from, other people coming through. Maybe it's just not your path at this moment. And that's what I keep getting. So I do feel like it's time to let that go and move towards, like I said, that King, that Queen of Wands energy, that passion, that desire, that true creativity in whatever aspect it is that this is relating to you at this moment. So let's get some clarifying cards from the universe and see what is coming through. Clarification from the universe for Libra at this time. It looks, I know it feels perhaps, like I said, maybe perhaps a darker reading or not the most, most positive, but in reality, it truly is, because Spirit is asking you, go into yourself. Find who you are. Find who you are. As soon as you do, as soon as you let go, or trying to have a sense of control over, a situation, you're going to see the flow within the situation, or a flow within a new situation, or that new situation coming towards you. And it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be brilliant, and it's going to be something that you never even expected, because the beauty of it is going to be more than what you can imagine within the situation that you're in now. All right, that's what I keep getting. That's the energy from this reading. So let's get some closing messages. Yeah, look at that. Passion and pleasure, savor your life. That's exactly it. That's what I was feeling in finding the sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Allowing yourself to go into, and there's another card, it's like that awakening, that hermit card, sacred pool, 4 of Swords, they're all coming in. Opening to your spiritual source, opening up to your own self, taking that time for yourself at this moment, because there are things that you really need to look into. You need to figure out what is truly making you happy, what truly you want to start putting that commitment towards, something that will bring you that commitment back. And look at that. Okay? Passion and pleasure. You can't be any more clear than that. I really do feel, Libra, that this is that time to go into yourself to figure out what it is that you truly desire. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. If it has, please click like, please subscribe, and please share my videos. And I hope to see you on Saturday, 1 o'clock Mountain Time, for the live show. Have an amazing day. Take care, and many blessings. Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for October 16th to the 23rd. We're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they may not resonate with everyone, but I also do recommend that you check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Also, remember, Saturday, 1 o'clock p.m., we are going to be going live. I hope to have a special guest with me that day. And we are going to be doing mini readings. Please remember, though, that these are not going to be full readings. So they're going to be one quick question, maybe pulling a card, whatever it is. But they are going to be, short and simple. For those of you seeking a full reading, I do recommend that you check out my Facebook, my website, or my Instagram at Oracle Intuitions, and all the links are below in the description box. All right, so let's get into it. Let's see what's coming through for Gemini. So for the mind, we have the Talisman. For the body, we have Sad Embrace. And for spirit, we have Ghostlands. What I'm getting here is it really feels like you're really trying to bring yourself out of some sort of negative energy. I do feel that for some of you, this could be with that Ghostlands coming through. I feel like spirit is saying to let things go into that ghost mode, allow them to dissipate, allow them to disappear. We have that sad embrace. Now, this could be external circumstances going around you. This could be internally where you're feeling some sort of negativity, that sadness. It almost feels like hanging on to things from the past. Now, the interesting thing is we have that talisman coming through within the mind space. So it feels like you're really hanging on to healing. Okay, and this is a very positive energy, and I do feel that from spirit they're saying, look, you're allowing things now to really go into those ghost lands. You're allowing them to be released. You're allowing them to turn into ghosts of the past that are no longer necessary for you. It's like you're recognizing the fact that you're letting go. That talisman is like that good luck omen. Okay, and it feels like you're hanging on to, like I said, your own healing. Talisman can sometimes be a healing energy, right? And it feels like you're hanging on. It's like you're really working towards that healing. You're really putting the energy towards letting go. You're really putting that energy towards recognizing the fact that things from the past can't be changed. You're sticking them into a sense of those ghost lands, and that's what his spirit is validating for you. It's also celebrating some sort of sense for you. I do feel that it almost the energy behind it is it's like there are moments where you're still going into the sad embrace, you're still bringing it up, but I do feel that as you're going through that process, that healing energy is coming through. You're recognizing it for what it is now, as opposed to hanging on to that energy and letting it dictate your life in some manner. So what I'm getting from spirit is this a very positive change forward. It feels like a very positive embrace for your future is what I'm getting, instead of hanging on to this negativity, this sadness, this disappointment. And I feel like this disappointment could be coming from the sense of other people. Perhaps people have disappointed you. Maybe there was a sense of sadness around situations that just weren't working at this moment, or situations from the past that just, put you into that place of, feeling a sense of despair. What it's saying now is you're changing that energy, and you're allowing that energy to transform itself into something that is going to be maybe even a different look or a different perspective on what brought some sort of sense of sadness. All right, so let's get some clarifying cards and see what is coming through. I do feel, though, for you, Gemini, that, again, this could be past energy, it could be current, it could be upcoming future energy, that there may be a sense of you going through this with, throughout this week, okay? This upcoming week, especially, tonight's the full moon. We're still in, a sense of Mercury retrograde, or some retrograde, I don't know which one it is, but so this is bringing up, old feelings, old old memories, old things that, you know, are trying to be released from you, and you are working towards it. I want you to remember, though, that these are just past energies. Okay, even if they feel current, they are past energies. And those past energies could be bringing some sort of energy into current situations. And that's why I feel like they're coming up. It's almost like Spirit wants to clear up a current situation for you. But in order to do that, we have to put the past into the past. We have to put those old ghosts into, you know, that ghost land. Like, put them away, lock them up, freeze them. All right? They don't need to be frozen in time. They can just now be released. Allow them to escape is what I'm trying to say. So let's get some clarifying cards and see what is coming through for you at this time. I love this deck. This is the Angel Wisdom deck by Radley Valentine. It's a brand new deck. My hands are a little small though, so it is a little harder to shuffle them. That is the only problem that I'm having. Okay. Yeah, justice. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of the situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. So again, I do feel instead of staying in that sadness, it's like staying in that integrity of who you know that you are. Whether things from the past happened, all right, as long as you're staying within who you truly are as you're moving forward and not allowing this past to interfere into current situations, I do feel the energy transmuting, changing. There's that transformation that is coming through. We also have the Eight of Wands, beautiful energy. Too much going on. Stress can be caused by positive opportunities, unexpected events, or rapid changes. The ability to multitask and business travel. You know, when that Eight of Wands comes through, it can mean that too much is going on. However, what I'm getting with this energy at this time is that it's like you're moving forward. You're allowing those things to release. This can also talk about, you know, Cupid's arrows or arrows of love in some way. So as you're letting go of past disappointments in some sense of relationships, it feels as though those arrows of love are being sent out into something that is going to be more positive. It's going to be transmuted. Even if it's an old situation, you're still changing the energy to something in a better way, a better light. It's allowing it to transform itself in some manner. And we have the Two of Wands coming through, taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. Yeah, you know, that Two of Wands can be seeing your path, okay, seeing the end of your path, making those decisions, making those choices. This even, like it said, could be talking about partnering with somebody. This could be in a romantic relationship. This could be a business relationship of some way. It even could be partnering with Spirit. All right, working with Spirit, allowing to release these ghosts, allowing to release that sense of sadness. You're now seeing your path with a clear direction. Look at that. The wheel. Fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel, or a new vehicle. You know, this is amazing energy because as you're letting go, you're staying in that mental focus of things that you really truly want to bring in. You're looking at everything in a new perspective, and Spirit is giving you that validation that things are changing and that they are coming through. These positive and beautiful changes are heading your way. Oops, look at that. It's like jump, jump, jump out of my hand. The Three of Swords. Great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. Healing misunderstandings. Being there for those in need. So again, we had that, you know, enduring the sadness, embracing the sadness. I am getting here, there might be still some work to do. It may bring up old feelings. It may bring up old sadness. But again, it is also talking about healing all of this, allowing them to, you know, freeze those ghosts, put them away, put them into the past. This probably isn't the current situation. But even if it is, by transmuting those energies, you're going to see that energy flow. You're going to see that energy change. Instead of hanging on to the sadness, let it go and allow it to transmute. Look at that. This is the most beautiful card of the tarot deck. A time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, and gratitude to the divine. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful energy when that wheel, or when that sun comes through. So we have this wheel heading into the sun. Again, I do feel that there may be, some things that you're still hanging on to. Here's the thing. If we keep pushing them down, they keep popping up. We sometimes need to face them. We need to face them and look at them as what they truly are, whether it brought us sadness, whether it brought us disappointment, whether there is that need for forgiveness towards ourselves or towards others. I am feeling, because we do have that Three of Swords in the middle of that wheel and that sun. And so what I'm getting here is, as this wheel is rotating, it may bring up, like if you look at these cards, it's got all of the tarot cards in the deck here, all the major arcana. And as that wheel is turning, it may be bringing through different life experiences as you're going through that healing process. So it's almost like, yeah, we're going to turn the wheel and then this experience pops up. It may be something that you need to deal with in your current situation, or, allow to be brought up with, to take another perspective at it, to take another look, to actually heal and transmute that energy. And that's why I do feel that Three of Swords is coming through, okay? It almost feels as like you may have to deal with each of these individual situations, whatever they may be, with some sort of sense of hope, some sort of understanding that they are coming to the surface for a reason. And it's because Spirit really wants you to heal, and Spirit is there to help you heal. But all of this work, all of the things that you're going through, is leading to this sun, this beautiful, beautiful energy of joy and prosperity. Look at that. Page of air. Or page of water, sorry. Sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody messages regarding relationships, new emotional experiences, a romantic encounter, social invitations or events, heightened psychic abilities. So it's interesting, because as that sun is coming through, it's almost as though, again, you're opening yourself up to new opportunities. And these even could be, especially if it's a relationship of some way, it could be opening it up to new possibilities within that relationship, even if it previously brought you sadness, but there is still that hope that you can change the situation. Again, take that as it resonates. Not everybody wants to go back to past relationships, but this could be within friends, family, co-workers in some sense. It even could be a relationship with yourself, but there is showing messages coming forward, maybe possibly some sort of romantic encounter, okay? Social invitations. This could be, again, just opening up in some way to people that are now wanting to step forward, either to help you or to help you heal, or to start a new path, because we had that two of Wands coming through. All right. Right? Like, follow your heart. All right. It talks about embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships, make choices from the heart, vibrant health, or recovery from an illness. Again, I do feel that healing energy, but it's funny that we had that page of water coming through, which talks about, intimate relationships, romantic encounters in some way, taking that step forward towards, opening that heart energy. And now we have this Lovers coming through. I do feel that for some of you, you know how it is that you need to heal. You know that you need to release this pain from the past. For some of you, you might be just hanging on to it, simply because, unfortunately, pain even can be a comforting emotion to sometimes feel, as weird as that sounds. It's an energy that we're used to, and sometimes we're scared of what is beyond that pain. But what Spirit is asking you to do is to release it, and then start following your heart, because, again, something beautiful is about to come through as you're going through that releasing process. And we have the Ace of Air. Brilliant ideas that need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith, and everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely, remain objective. beautiful, beautiful energy. This is about awareness. This is about, like it said, new opportunities, perhaps some sort of messaging. I'm just going to give a slight example here. And let's just say that you were waiting for a message from somebody, or maybe a relationship wasn't going the way that you wanted it to go. There could have been obstacles between the two of you. Maybe there was, some sort of sense of, that somebody wasn't putting that energy towards the relationship as much as you were. And I'm just using relationships as an example. This could be with any aspect within your life. But it's like once you start healing this, a lot of times, sometimes our current relationships have some sort of indication from the past. Sometimes we're repeating cycles. Sometimes we're bringing up old energies, within a current situation, simply because of the fact that these are energies that need to heal. And once we heal those energies, that current situation can heal up. It can change, it can transmute, it can transform. And this is what I'm receiving. It's almost like you needed to go through those challenges in some way, because as much people think, a lot of times we think, well, how come this isn't working? I don't understand. Why aren't they putting this energy towards me? Why isn't this relationship going the way that I want it to? Sometimes if we're hanging on to old things, that energy can be relayed outside of our external bodies. Okay, we tend to send off an energy. Sometimes people can pick up that energy, and we need to heal that energy before things can move forward. So this could be within yourself. It could be within somebody else. Again, it doesn't need to be relationships. It is just talking about the energy, and I'm just using that as an example. But what I'm getting here, as soon as we transmute that, we get that awareness. Things start changing. This beautiful energy of things moving forward, of things coming towards us, things opening up. This sun energy of joy and prosperity. Okay? Joy, success. Brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities. We've now changed and transmuted that energy. I know it's difficult, but this is what Spirit is asking you to do. This is in your best interest, to allow yourself that healing process. Put things in the past where they belong. All right? Let's get a look at relationships and see what is coming through for you. So I'm going to be using 3 of these fortune reading cards for relationships. We're also going to be pulling 3 of the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers. Take them as they resonate. And let's see what is coming through for Gemini for October 16th to the 23rd. I feel like that one. All right. Eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. I can't make this up, guys. Like, when I'm getting, the insights that are coming to me, a lot of times we get the validation from Spirit. And this is what I feel one of them. You are heading towards your destiny. Again, I do feel that for some of you, this is some sort of romantic situation. It doesn't need to resonate with all of you, but that's what I'm receiving at this time. It also talks about here, judgment, soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. So again, what I'm receiving here is it's time to really go through, really let go of things, really look at situations, maybe even look at them from a new perspective. If there is a sadness there because of somebody else's actions, or even perhaps your own actions, really take a look at it, allow that forgiveness to come through, allow, whether it's for you or for somebody else, allow that healing and cleansing energy to come in order to allow you to soar towards what it is that you truly desire. We also have, look at this, love. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. What a beautiful, amazing energy. And again, that's just what I felt. I felt like for some of you, this is some sort of romantic situation. This even could be a love, for yourself. It could be, again, some other area. But for those of you that are hoping for, or we're looking for answers towards that romantic situation, there's your validation, and this is what Spirit is asking you to do. This is what Spirit is asking you to embrace at this time. Allow that sadness to come through. Allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to release it, okay? Stop pushing it down. Stop trying to, look at it as a sense that, things are going against you. I feel that these energies are coming up in order for you to heal them and to take a new perspective towards them. All right. And I'm sorry about the traffic outside. I believe that the school near me just let out, and all of the high school students are now revving all of their cars and speeding down the street. So I apologize if that noise is coming through in the background. Healing it. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. This is my favorite card, that Knight of Pentacles. So it says loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive. Plan carefully before taking action, but then get going. Pay attention to details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. So this is that validation, like I said, that the angels, your guides, are really watching over you. They're really giving you that protection at this moment. They're really bringing in things that you need to heal, and they're standing with you. When that Knight of Pentacles comes through, it does talk about a slow energy, but here's the brilliance of it, is that it is a progressive energy. It is not an energy of things not moving. It's saying make the plans, okay? Take the steps towards what it is that you're wanting to take the steps towards, and allow yourself to start moving ahead. This is very solid energy. When that Knight of Pentacles comes through, it is a very solid and stable energy of moving forward. So you're not doing things in a sense of haphazardness. You're not just, maybe possibly looking at something and pushing it down or pushing it away. You're actually, really focusing in on it. You're allowing that healing to come through, and you're making that next step forward. This is a beautiful energy. Honest to gosh, I cannot make this up. This is exactly what I'm feeling. It says this is the Four of Wands. So a lot of readers do look at this card as that 1111 portal. Okay, it's like that commitment coming through. This is like twin flame energy, or that soul connection energy. And it says so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. This is one of the most beautiful cards. Besides the sun coming through, this is one of my favorite cards, because it really says, you've done the work. You're in this place of contentment. You're allowing all of this energy to come through. It's absolutely gorgeous energy that's being shown to you at this moment. And we have that Queen of Fire. It says brilliant, talented, independent, controlling. There's nothing you can't do. Believe in yourself. So even when you're at your lowest and you're feeling that things aren't working out, have that faith within yourself. That Queen of Wands, she is passionate, she is stable, she is about security. This is somebody who is confident within their own energy. Never underestimate your ability to make your dreams come true. The need for balance between career and personal life. So that may resonate with some of you, but the general energy of that Queen of Wands is there's nothing she can't do. So even if you're at those points where you feel, all of this is too much, it's too heavy, whatever it is, remember the fact that you have your guides, you have your angel team, you have your spirit team around you, really helping you with this energy. You just have to sometimes let that energy flow. You have to let that energy heal. You have to go into that place of that eagle, all right? You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. When the eagle's up there, he's not sitting there worried about this and that and the other thing, and placing all kinds of energy around negative qualities or something. He's just up there, and he is soaring towards his destination. He is heading there without a care or a worry in the world. And that's what I feel that Spirit wants you to do, is have faith that things are going to come together. Release the negative energy of things from the past, things that are no longer necessary. Stick them into that ghost land, freeze them and release them. All right, it's time to now move forward in some aspect. So let's get a clarifying card from the universe and see what is coming through. We're actually going to be pulling 2 clarifying cards. For Gemini, October 16th to the 23rd. Some clarifying messages from Spirit at this time. Crossing bridges. Time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Exactly what I felt. So there's that confirmation, that validation. It talks about uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Here's the thing, as you're going through this healing energy, as you're, closing off old cycles, as you're going through that healing process, you're going to start uncovering the treasure that is within you, or even perhaps the situation, maybe both, okay? Underneath the surface of all of that, all of the things that you're going through, all of the things that you're releasing, all of that sadness that you need to let escape, okay? Or maybe take a new perspective towards. Underneath all that is this beautiful absolute treasure chest, and it is time now to allow it to come to the surface. It's time to allow it to reveal itself in some manner, because it's about to. And you just have to have that faith and go through that healing process. Allow things to be released and do the mending and the healing that is necessary for you at this time. So I truly hope that that has helped, Gemini. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share my videos, and please subscribe to my channel. And hopefully we will see you Saturday at 1 o'clock Mountain Time. Have an amazing day and take care.